Hi everyone, welcome back to the Lions from Lambs YouTube channel. I'm Rob Malone. I'm an elementary school teacher, and today I want to deviate a little from the regular channel content. Yesterday, I went to see the movie The Sound of Freedom, and I want to talk about it a bit because the message of the movie is actually not too far away from the primary mission of this channel. Now, if you've heard of the movie or read anything about it, you probably already know there's a wide variety of opinions about it. A lot of fighting back and forth. That has nothing to do with this video. My only concern is helping to provide the best possible chance for kids to grow up strong and healthy. My opinion, children should always be our first priority and the driving force behind the decisions we make. So that being said, I like the movie. It's heavy. It's very heavy subject matter, but I believe it is essential viewing for anyone who bears any responsibility for the health and safety of children. The movie's based on true events. It follows the journey of Tim Ballard, a former government agent who turned into a private operative, as he embarks on a dangerous mission to rescue and liberate innocent children from human trafficking. Now, I'm not going to give away any specific plot points. This is not a review per se, but basically Ballard teams up with some other individuals and he infiltrates the world of child trafficking. A lot of it is tough to watch, but that being said, there's no exploitation by the filmmakers. Almost all of the horrific realities of this disgusting world are alluded to just enough so the message hits home. There are some absolutely heart-wrenching moments, but also a powerful message of hope. And ultimately, it shines a light on the global issue of human trafficking. There are approximately 5 million children who are currently being trafficked in slavery, and that's just the numbers that the government can confirm. The actual number is likely far higher. Now, the reason I strongly urge you to go see this movie is because child trafficking is something we hear about, but we often feel immune to it because it's something we think is happening in other countries. But there's a sobering dose of reality that we must come to grips with. The Western world, the United States, is not immune to child trafficking. There's child trafficking in all 50 states. Any person of any race, gender, social class, and age can be a target for traffickers. As long as there's a depraved market for slavery, the traffickers will be relentless. Every parent and caregiver must be equally relentless in protecting their children. In the United States, traffickers usually use soft tactics to lure victims into a false sense of security, and that's why it's imperative that you build strong bonds of trust with your children. These traffickers are masters of exploiting weaknesses to lure children and teenagers away from their homes. The Sound of Freedom is a no-nonsense and no-frills movie, but it basically gives the viewer the closest thing to having experienced trafficking without becoming a victim. So by witnessing the horrifying journey that Ballard and his team undertake, we're compelled to confront some very uncomfortable truths about the world we live in and develop empathy and compassion for the victims and survivors. The movie serves as a call to action, and it inspires all of us to join the fight against human trafficking and become part of the solution. Look, the world is brutal enough for kids to grow up in. No child should be ripped from their homes and forced into hell, which is exactly where these trafficked children end up. Go see the movie and see it in the theater. See it where there's no distraction, there's no easy escape. Just see the movie and see these children. Their innocence has already been torn away. It's time that we normalize a zero-tolerance attitude in society for traffickers and their customers who provide the market for them, many of whom are Americans. We have a duty to ensure the next generation is able to grow up strong, healthy, and successfully. We can't fulfill that duty when over 5 million of them are held in slavery. Thank you.